Hello, how's it going? This is Alan. I'm gonna start another reading, and happy you're back. And yeah, all right, let's pick a card over here. Let's pick a card on this thing. What upgrades are you in need of? Someone is needing upgrades. See? What upgrades are you in need of? Someone is needing an upgrade. Alright guys, just a legal disclaimer. This video is only for entertainment purposes. You are responsible for your own actions and decisions, okay? That said, we're gonna get started. Oh. Laziness and neglectfulness. Laziness and neglectfulness. Jesus, I can't fucking say anything. Lust and weak wills. Lust and weak wills. Weak wills. Jesus. And then we got libertines and renegades. Libertines and renegades. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put those guys over here. 3 cards. I'm gonna put this guy over here too. I'm gonna pick this one. We got the Knight of Wands. Okay, got the Knight of Wands. We're going to put it under laziness and neglectfulness. I see a horse over here. I see a horse, right? This horse is pretty. Feel like someone is feeling lazy. I think that actually combines with laziness. 5 of Wands on the reverse. Lust and weak wheels. Okay. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Like, you would think it's like a bunch of fights, but avoiding self-doubt. Okay. Queen of Wands. You got all of Wands over here. Libertines and renegades. You can see a black cat. She's got a sunflower. Tell me down below in the comments, what would you think those cards actually represent at the moment? I think this will be like a very motherly figure. And I feel like this is about a lazy younger person. 4 of Wands. We got a lot of Wands over here. Oh my God. This is getting serious. We got the 4 of Wands. You see a house over here. There's a little fairy. She's all crouched up. I see a foundation. getting a new foundation. Maybe you're needing a new house. You got judgment. You have judgment coming. There's a dead body over here. Those looks like they look like they are souls going to the sky. I think the house you're at is not good anymore. We got 7 of Swords. We got the 7 of Swords on the reverse. It looks like you caught up on some sort of deception you have been on. You got the Emperor on the reverse. I would think about a older man, very like with a whole lot of authority, but domineering. Like a bad emperor would be someone like a tyrant, I would say. And we got the Wheel of Fortune on the reverse. You guys are not having a good time right now at the moment, it looks like. Right? You guys are not having a very good time right now. Okay. What else do we need to know about this relationship going around? Got the 9 of Cups. It looks like you are a very abundant person, abundant into relationships. And that this Emperor, it's most likely the one trimming you down. Jesus. Got 6 of Swords, you're leaving. Got the 9 of Pentacles for a new opportunity. And we also got the Hanged Man, which I would think you'd be looking at a different point of view, right? A sacrifice, release, new perspective, surrender. Yeah, that's what I would be thinking of. Oh, I guess I forgot some cards over here. I don't think we got anything. Okay. What else do we need to know? Queen of Swords on reverse. You need to be a bitch. You need to be a bitch. So there's a bad emperor. Got laziness, neglectfulness for this Knight of Wands over here. It looks like that is someone who pretty much cuts you down, you know, cuts down all of the every desire you have, lust and weak wills. And then we got a bunch of people fighting over here, avoidance. Maybe perhaps you found out something about this person. And we got the Queen of Wands, that might be you, under Libertines and Renegades. You know, you're just not accepting the situation you're at. So that brings you that that willpower to move through and move on. Next up, you got the Four of Wands that calls for a foundation, a new house, probably a new place to stay. You're going through judgment. The situation you have been going on is going to change. There will be some changes. We got the Seven of Swords, which tells me that you're cutting off every deception that you have found out about this person. This person was an emperor, someone with power, but someone who doesn't know how to use their power, someone very with too much authority, but he uses his authority as a tyrant, not actually as a leader. So let's say he can be, you know, like cutting up resources, right? Cutting up resources. Wheel of Fortune. You guys are not having a good time. Like there has been a whole lot of lack of luck within this relationship, within this union that you guys have. Next up, we got the Nine of Cups. Remember that you do have a lot of relationships, okay? So count on your family, your friends. We got the Six of Swords next up. There's a little boy on a boat carrying his swords. You know, this may be your arguments. This may be your mind, you know, getting your mind off of the trouble, just moving away somewhere. Nine of Pentacles tells you you're going to be brought up with a new opportunity, a material opportunity that will give you a new view of things. And we got the Hangman next, which tells you to look at things through a different perspective. You know, it may not look good right now. It may hurt a little bit right now that you may be leaving this person. You may be losing resources, but remember, you got other people around you that may be actually able to help you. And then we got the Queen of Swords on the reverse. That brings up a sense that you will need to be someone very sharp on this situation. You will have to cut off the bullshit. It may be very irritating to this person, but don't make yourself, you know, come out as a bad person in this situation. You got the Sun. After all, you're going to get everything you need. And then the Two of Cups on the reverse. You will find happiness out of this, of cutting off this relationship that you have right now. You will find happiness out of this relationship once you get out of this relationship. Okay? With that said, I'm going to close this one off, and then I will see you guys in the next one. Please don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thank you.